once you have decided on a killing, first you make a stone out of your heart. And if you find that your hands are still willing, then you can turn a murder into art. There really isn't any need for any bloodshed. You just do it with a little more finesse. If you can slip a tablet into someone's coffee, then it avoids an awful lot of mess. Here's the fun part. 'Cause it's murder by numbers, 1, 2, 3. It's easy to learn as your ABC. Murder by numbers. 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your A, B, C, D, E. Still working on that one. That's Murder by Numbers by the Police. I like that. It's fun to play. Jazzy. So, I had a little shaving accident the other evening. It wasn't Johnny. Maybe I can ask Amber for her makeup kit, ameliorate that for the next time. But anyway, what do we got today but an art update? I've been working on this. This is actually a study for a larger painting. And what I'm doing is I'm testing using airbrush. Not airbrush, but spray paint, which is, sort of like airbrush. And so you can see I've got these dégradés, as I like to say, or fades, working here, and I'm using this sort of tape, this masking tape, literal masking tape, to create these stencils, which is fun and tedious and satisfying. The result is nice, but yeah, it does take some time. And so this might seem a little shocking coloristically, but I dropped in this barrier wall, it's sort of road cone orange or buoy red. And so I sprayed that, and I think I'm going to bolster it with, I might do some more stenciling on this part, but I think in the end I'm going to use some brushwork and acrylic. So what we can do is I'm going to leave most of this tape on here. You can see that. Let's see, how am I going to show this detail? Okay. Because I'm going to reuse the blocking of this, and then I'm going to lighten up some portions of the red here, and as well as darken some portions. So I'll just keep that on here for now. But what we can do, which would be fun, is take this tape off right here. So we'll see. It's nothing big, but it's kind of fun, huh? Ooh. The sun in here is stark. Can you see how that is? I tried to shut the drapes a little bit, but the thing is that it gets too dark of it. So that's kind of nice. Oh, there's still one more piece over here. Oh, yes. See how tidy and nice that is? Ooh, sharp, huh? Put it in the light. Can't control the light. Anyhow, and what I also did was over here to retain the lines, and we're going to spray over that. So what I did was I actually went through here, and if I ever obliterate all the reference lines down here, I made a tracing so that I can recover the lines if need be. Right here. Isn't that fun? And so then what I'm going to do is, it's sort of like the mimeograph paper method. I'm going to put some graphite on the back of here. I've got this nice thick, let me grab it real quick, it's super impressive. Look at this bad boy. So this is just solid graphite lead. And so you put that on the back here, and then what you do is you go over and retrace over the line work. I'll show you a brief demonstration. I inadvertently taped it with the masking tape. But as you can see, you just put it over there. And then what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to recover the shapes if I lose any of them. And so using this as a reference. And then I will also use this tracing paper to trace it onto another piece of paper so that the whole process goes more quickly. And this is prepared with some old pages sanded down. Only 2 layers of pages. So it's not super dense, but it'll give me some training as to how thick I need to spray the paint. Oh, Alex is there. Alex, how you doing, mister? What's going on? I'm just showing how my painting process is coming on. It's called number 41 Rue de l'Hermitage, or as I like to say, 41 Rue de l'Hermitage. And so that's how that's going with this painting right here. Now, as I said, this is a study for a larger painting because I've got to practice with the application of the spray paint and the thickness because I want some of the background to show through. Alex, you've seen it. Another painting I did where you can see the prepared collaged paper, in that case, showing through the background where you can see the letters and the typography, and it sort of creates a texture, adds to the character of the wall. It's sort of the same color as the buildings we find here in Paris. Alex, can you give me a number between 25 and 157, because now it's time for the Lumière, the Manuel de Guerre de la Lumière. Or what's going on? Are you still there, mister? Show me a sign of life if you are. I'd like to get an update on your well-being. Okay, so Alex, I think he's, if I heard correctly, he broke his hands. So he's actually operating his phone with his nose. Sorry, I'm being distracted by notifications on both these screens. Okay, so the first coin is 20, the second is 50, and the third is 1. So that's 71. How about that? Page 71. That was the same year that Alex was born, as a matter of fact, isn't it? How are we doing on time? We got 5 minutes. Oui, entendre dire le guerre de la lumière. J'ai besoin de tout comprendre avant de prendre une décision. Yes, we can hear the warrior of the light. I need to understand everything before taking a decision. Je veux avoir la liberté de changer d'idée. And I'd like to have the freedom to change my mind. Le guerrier considère cette phrase avec défiance. The warrior regards this phrase with defiance. Lui aussi dispose de la même liberté, mais cela ne l'empêche pas d'assumer un engagement, même s'il ne comprend pas exactement pourquoi il le fait. Excuse me, God damn it. No eating nuts before podcast. I might actually have like a late onset peanut allergy, huh? So he as well disposes of the same freedom, but that doesn't impede the entering into engagement, even if he doesn't understand exactly why he's doing so. Un guerrier de la lumière prend des décisions. A warrior of the light makes decisive acts. Son âme est libre comme les nuages dans le ciel, mais il est responsable de son rêve. His spirit is free like the clouds in the sky, but he is responsible to his dreams. Holds himself responsible to his dreams. C'est son chemin librement choisi. Il doit se réveiller à des heures qui ne lui conviennent pas. Parler avec des gens qui ne lui apportent rien, consentir à certains sacrifices. On the freely chosen path, he must wake at ungodly hours, or inconvenient hours, talk with people who don't give him any useful information, or don't have anything to say of value, and he must consent to certain sacrifices. Ses amis commentent, tu te sacrifies inutilement, tu n'es pas libre. His friends comment, you sacrifice uselessly, you're not free. Le guerrier est libre. The warrior is free. Mais il sait que dans un four ouvert, le pain ne cuit pas. Okay, but he knows, this is the phrase. Okay, but he knows that in an open oven, the bread isn't cooked. So that's some sort of metaphor. I'm not sure if it's Portuguese or Brazilian or French. Anyway, I guess that's the important thing to take away from this, is that bread doesn't cook in an open oven. Sheesh. Excuse me. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I think I'm going to play this out here with a little more of the Police. Their a murderous number of theirs. Now, if you have a taste for the experience, and you're flushed with your very first success, then you must try a twosome or a threesome, and you'll find your conscience bothers you much less, 'cause it's murder by numbers, 1, 2, 3. It's easy to learn as your ABCs. Murder by numbers, 1, 2, 3. It's as easy to learn as your ABCDE. Well, you'll find your conscience bothers you much less, because it's time to go. All right, thank you, Alex, in particular, for your magic. And thank you all for coming by and learning a little bit about cooking bread and stenciling spray paint. Au revoir for now. Ciao.